Hello students, today we will discuss about digestion in grass eating animals and after that digestion in amoeba, how amoeba take food and digest it. First of all we will discuss about digestion in grass eating animals. So I have drawn the diagram of stomach of herbivores. Most of the herbivores whatever are ruminants. Ruminants are the animals who chew their food after after eating. So their stomach is something complex. They are not like us. As our stomach is single chambered. Their stomach have 4 chambers. That is, first chamber is rumen. That is the largest part of the stomach. Rumen, omasum, abomasum and reticulum. So these are the 4 parts of the 4 chambers of the stomach of the grass eating animals, mostly ruminants. In grass eating animals also, some of the animals do rumination, some of the animals do not do rumination. That depend on their structure of their alimentary canal. So like cattle, cow, buffalo, when they get their food, they grab it in hurry, they eat it fastly, and partially they do not chew it properly. They chew it partially and they swallow it, that go into the rumen, that is stored into the rumen. And rumen is the largest part of their stomach. Here some bacteria are found. That bacteria help in digestion of cellulose. Cellulose, as you know, cellulose is the complex form of carbohydrate that can be digested by ruminants but not by human beings. Now it is not, human beings cannot digest it. That is because whatever bacteria are found in the rumen, and between the small intestine and large intestine, one more organ is found, that is called cecum. That is called cecum. So this cecum also have special type of bacteria. They are called cellulose digesting bacteria. So these bacteria are not found in human beings and carnivores also. So human beings are not able to digest cellulose. Cellulose is found in the cell wall of the plant cell that work as in our diet. Although cellulose must be present there, that work as a roughage, that help in cleaning the intestine, that help in bowel movement. Bowel movement means whatever food we take, that moves throughout the whole alimentary canal from mouth to anus. So that movement it help in movement of that food material during digestion, and after that whatever undigested part of the food is left, that is thrown out from the body because of the help of, in that process, roughage help, and roughage is made up of cellulose. So it is necessary in our diet also, that you may have studied in earlier classes. So cellulose is digested by ruminants. That is because special type of bacteria are found in the first part of the stomach, first chamber of their stomach, that is rumen, and in the cecum also, whatever that cecum is found between the small intestine and large intestine, that cecum is not developed in human beings, and that in ruminants it is well developed, and that have special type of bacteria. So because of presence of these bacteria, ruminants or herbivores are able, grass eating animals are able to digest cellulose. If human being will eat any straw, hay, etc., so that will not be digested, because that will that is made up of cellulose, and that cannot be digested by human beings. That will come out as it is. in the defecation, during defecation. So ruminants, I think, what are ruminants? So the animals who chew their food again, that food is called cud. That is called cud. That is partially digested. Partially digested food. A ball of, you can say a ball of. From the rumen, the food again come to their mouth, their buccal cavity. When after eating, when they come at rest, at that time, the small ball of food, whatever they have swallowed, that comes in the form of, that is called cud, and that is partially digested food, that comes come back into their buccal cavity, and they slowly chew it. Sometimes you may have seen chewing food. Some froth also comes out from their mouth when they chew. So that process, that chewing the cud, that is partially digested food, that chewing the cud is called rumination. That process is called rumination. The process of chewing cud, that is partially digested food by the ruminants, is called rumination, and that animals who do rumination are called ruminants. And ruminants are able to digest cellulose, but human beings are not able to digest cellulose. So that is because of the presence of a special type of bacteria in the rumen and the cecum, that is found in between small intestine and large intestine. So this was about digestion in human, digestion is in grass eating animals. Now how amoeba take its food, how it digests it, how digestion take place in amoeba. Amoeba is a single cell organism. Amoeba is a single cell organism that is irregular, its shape always changes. So this is nucleus, it have one nucleus. So that is, its shape always changes, that is, that have capability to change its shape like WBC in our body, in our blood. So they have capability to change their shape by pushing out outgrowth, that is called pseudopodia. Pseudopodia. This pseudopodia is the outgrowth anywhere, at the surface of the amoeba, anywhere that can push out outgrowth. Here also, this is also pseudopodia, this is. So this, whatever outgrowth comes out from the body of amoeba, that is called pseudopodia. And pseudopodia help in movement to the amoeba, that help in capturing the food. As in human beings, food is taken with the help of hand into the put into the mouth. But in amoeba, whenever, since it is a single cell organism, so whenever sensation of any food, this is food, any food particle comes in contact with the amoeba, so that start to produce outgrowth, that start to increase this outgrowth, that is pseudopodia, and slowly this outgrowth increase, and at the time comes that these both the pseudopodia fuse together, and that food particle is captured in a sac like structure. This sac like structure is called food vacuole. That is called food vacuole. Its body is single cell, and the food is captured in the food vacuole. Food vacuole is also will be in the same cell. Here in the food vacuole only digestion of the food take place. Here only digestive enzymes secreted and digestion take place, absorption of nutrients also take place. The nutrients, whatever components of the food is absorbed, that go into the cytoplasm. So here digestion is intracellular. Digestion in amoeba is intracellular. Intracellular means in the same cell, and in animals, it means developed animals including human beings, that is intercellulars, means you can say intercellulars are, that is not digestion take place with the help of a group of tissues, that is called organs. Various organs means make that organ system, and means digestion take place in the a particular organ system in human beings. But in amoeba the digestion take place in a single cell, that is called intracellular. So digestion, absorption, all the processes take place into the single cell. After absorption, whatever undigested part, basic processes, whatever basic 5 processes are there, that is ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, egestion, all these processes take place in this amoeba also, although it is of single cell, but all that processes take place in amoeba also. By taking in food, that is called ingestion. After taking food, digestive enzymes secreted, the digestion take place. After digestion, absorption of nutrients take place. After absorption of nutrients, the use of nutrients take place in the cell, that is called assimilation. And after that, whatever undigested part of the food is left, that this food vacuole opens anywhere in the body. Suppose here it is opening, so this is the nucleus. So this undigested part of the food, that is waste material, that comes out from the body at anywhere, that opens at the surface of the body. Suppose this food vacuole is opening here, so here the food undigested part of the food, that is waste material, is thrown out from the body by opening the food vacuole outward. So this is how in amoeba digestion take place. Now in this chapter, most of the things I have explained. One story is given in your book that you will read, that is given at in NCERT book at page number 116, page number 16. That is about the Alexis Saint Martin's shotgun wound. So that is a story where a person was injured, and that injury helped in finding out about the processes of digestion. So that you will read once, given at page number 16. At page number 17 it is given about diarrhea. Diarrhea is the sometimes watery stool comes out time again and again. So that is called diarrhea. So in that process, minerals and water comes out from the body, from the cell, and all these minerals and waters comes out from the cells, whatever present in the body, and cells have cytoplasm. So that cytoplasm contain most part water. So that water content should be maintained. In advertisement also you may have seen that 70% of our body weight is water. So that percentage of water in the body must be maintained. Then only the cells of the body will work properly, and if the cells of the body will work properly, then the body will work properly. So that percentage of water should be maintained. If diarrhea is there, in that condition, we should before going to the doctor, or whenever we contact to the doctor, so we should take ORS. ORS, that is oral rehydration solution, that can be made at home. You can take some water and means boiled and cool water with a pinch of salt and sugar dissolve in it. So that is ORS, that will whatever water and minerals will be lost during defecation, so that will be recovered, and you will not feel weakness, and the body will function properly, and then after you will contact to the doctor will give medicine, then you will be get well. So this was about this chapter. If you have any, once you will read the chapter, and if any confusion is there, then you should ask the question in question and answer are 3 to 5, whatever is given. So you should not hesitate in asking questions in class. Always I say that जिसने किए शर्म उसके फूटे. तो especially in asking question you should not hesitate. Hesitation you may do in other place, but not in study, not in asking question. If you have any confusion in your mind, then you should ask, but try to be in your syllabus. The question should be from your portion and syllabus also. ठीक है. तो now whatever exercise questions are there, whatever are to write in the copy, that I will send, and exercise questions, that is fill in the blanks true false, that also I will send. You will first you will try and then you will match whatever answer I will send. So like question number 1 is fill in the blanks, 2 is true false, 3 is objective type. So like this question whatever are there, that you will fill in the book only, and answer when I will send, then you will match it with the answer. Question number 12 is given, that is to label the diagram. So that diagram you will label in book only, and you will have to draw in the copy also. So the digestive system, because digestive system, that diagram of digestive system of in human beings, ये digestive system of cow, that is ruminants and amoeba, all these 3 figures must be in your copy also. And this diagram of tongue, human tongue with their labeling, that should be in your copy also. Wherever you have written any topic या keyword या question against that, related to that diagram, you can draw. So this much for today.